Are you ready?
Nissan Altima. I've got the other shop, Hughes Automotive. I'm just going to say their name in Chiefland, Florida. They chose to cut all the connectors off of all the coil packs and not have access to service information and know exactly where the wires go. So they wired it wrong, and I have repaired their wiring job to the connectors. Then we had a condenser, an ignition coil condenser. This is just feeds power to the ignition coils. It's like a little resistor. Uh, that was so full of corrosion, not a bit of, just a little bit of juice could get through. It wasn't really doing nothing. Um, so that was replaced. I got that replaced, rewired the coil packs. We put new iridium spark plugs in. The other ones were junk. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, there was a lot of fuses blown in the IPDM, Intelligent Power Distribution Module. Um, there was the main fuses. I had no communication, so I replaced that fuse, 15 amp, and that I got restored all my communication with all the modules and everything. Then we have a problem with the battery, a good old Napa Special, Napa Pro Former, and now that it's all rewired, and we are getting fire now. So it wants to fire. Go ahead and there, it's running. It was wants to run on its own. That's what we got so far. So that's what we're getting. The only code that I'm getting when I run a health report on it is a P0183, which is the fuel temperature sensor, which is on this model is connected directly to the fuel pump, the main fuel pump in the tank. It's connected directly to that on the bottom of the fuel pump. So the fuel pump was just replaced apparently by the other shop. The customer spent about $600 or $700 for them to put a fuel pump in, which is ridiculous. Access to the fuel pump is right there. I got the seat up right now. It's real simple to do. I don't know why anybody would charge $600 to do a fuel pump. I understand you got to get paid for what you're worth, but that's a lot of money for a single mother who is just looking to get her kids back and forth to school and what she needs to do. So I'm trying my best to get this going. I'm not for sure. I've been looking this up and doing a little research on this code, P0183. They say that it's just a fuel temperature sensor, but I would assume maybe it's just like any other temperature sensor, thermistor type of sensor. Um, you know, um, if one is bad on an engine, it won't start. Um, I would assume if it thinks the fuel is too cold and it's just too cold to run, it will make adjustments. Since this is not working properly, this is supposed to make adjustments due to the temperature uh, outside. So we're going to see what we can't do about this, and I'm not 100% sure that this code, because it's a hard code, comes right back every time I clear everything, and then we have an airbag code because one of the sensors up front, the crash sensors, is not plugged in. So other than that, I don't really know if a fuel temperature sensor will cause a no start condition. It will crank, it's firing, it wants to run, but if anybody has any advice, let me know.